Hello there everyone, this is Neko here, getting ready to play Last Caretaker. Alright, so last episode, because of a few issues, I made it to the Lazarus complex, so we're going to be trying turning it on and all that. I did find the pathway to get down to there, which is basically you come over to this side here. We're going to go basically try and turn this place on. Whether or not we can, that is a different story, because well, there's a lot of stuff to do and a lot of things we gotta prepare for, and there's a lot of issues that I wasn't expecting to deal with. Some things would be like this, some other things I forgot to do and take care of was like this. uh Admittedly, I gotta see if there's a way to upgrade this, because this feels like it's weak as hell. And actually, there we go. I probably should shoot those with this. Woo, hello there. That startled me. I think they're non-hostile, or... Oh, there's that up there. I think... There we go. Why is that going after the blue thingies? Is that generating the blue thingies? Is that what it's doing? That's something to keep an eye out. Right now we need to continue clearing up and powering everything on, which means we're going to need to repair stuff, and we're going to need to get a few other things going. I wish there was... Can I put this... I wish we had an ability to rotate weapons, because right now having to switch between these two is kind of a pain. Especially since we're going to have to deal with all of this. Oh, we're out. Nice. Well, I guess we can tank all this and just clear this all up. What about you? Admittedly, I did level up in the process. I did choose some new skills. I got a light and a few other things ready to go. We'll have to come back and do that later. Oh. Let's just clear out as much of this as we can. And we're gonna need to get a few things ready to go. Definitely want the wind turbines fixed. They're gonna give us the most power, most likely. Sweet, we got everything we need for this, except for fabric, because if I go to repair the rest of the stuff, I may not have enough fabric. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need fabric. And we're gonna run out of weight very, very quickly. No fabric. That's actually pretty good. And fabric. Kind of figured. Alrighty. We're gonna want to combine the 3 of these. So build. Water cable. Actually, I should get the fuel thingy also. There we go. That way I'm prepared for it. We could theoretically get the flame pistol and the fuelette here, which would allow us to put fuel. Then we can burn things, which actually that might be good for some of the organic items. Ooh, way down here is where we'll get the rifle. That will be nice. Pistol shard with minor area damage, soft targets. That's for soft targets. Ooh, diesel tank. Yeah, we definitely need the medium batteries and stuff. Oh, hello there. But let's build one of you. And we'll get everything plugged in. By the way, if you haven't ran away, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and everything else in between. I try to show tips, tricks along the way. And I got distracted. All right, you there, where, oh where? Also, I need to work on efficiencying my melee, and also, where the hell are all of these coming from? There we go. Grab all that. Are you just here to investigating these, or are you like respawning these? Like, what the hell? Woo! What the hell are you for? If you're regenerating these blobs, that's gonna be annoying as hell. All right. We need to get power over here, which means we're gonna need hell of a lot of this. We can probably repair some of these. I don't know if we've got the fabric for some of them, but hey. Admittedly, I don't think we need to repair them, but yeah, all of it requires... Oops. Wait. Give me my thingy. Oops. Alright. Grab all this. The fun part is I've increased my weight carrying capacity by a lot, and it's still not enough. Like, not a, like, way not a... Ooh. Well, that's practically empty. Can I just, like, connect the silk? There we go. Right, grab my cable before... There we go. Alright, so now we can hook up 3 of these. Then we'll have to create a little splitter, or 2 more splitters. So let's build another one of these. What was it, E? Still getting used to a lot of the controls because I'm not used to them. Probably should also get myself some other things. Alright, so we have a thing over here, and we have a power over here. We have 2 of those, and we're going to need that. There's 1, 2, 3 sources. So we're going to need 2 of these. So we'll say 1 here, 1 here. Then we'll have to go build a bunch of cables so we can get all of this round up. Oop, no more cable left. We'll grab this and reel it back in. Alright, build. Let's build 5. That's probably not going to be enough for what we need, but I'm fine with that. It's going to take about a few seconds per one, but that's fine, because then we can get this zoomed all the way up over here, attach it into here, get that one zoomed into here, attach it, combine the 2, attach, and attach, and we should have everything ready to go. Hopefully. And we should be able to power everything on. Whether or not we can, that is another story. Admittedly, we might want to go back to our base and power up and create some... Dang it. So apparently we can put one, we have to build one here. So let's see. Yep. Plug you in. What are you doing? We're gonna see if we can, how far we can get this. We may have to craft more to do it. No more cable left. Can we just force it? No. Alright, drop you. Build another 5. We may have to actually build another 5 or another, a bunch more. Oh, perfect. Just enough. So now we can take out, dismantle, get our plastic and iron back for this. Grab that. And yeah, we're gonna need to make 5 more. And reel back in. Alright, we need to holster. So 5 again, and we'll be ready to go. Hopefully. Admittedly, these aren't producing any power. Or if they are, that one I'm not sure. Because this one's broke. I'm not sure if this one is actually producing power. But I do know these two are. And I don't know if this is going to have enough cable to reach over there. I may have to move this over here. Let's see. Yeah, nope. So let's see where we can get this one, drop that. That's 8 meters, that's 20. So we'll move this to about here. So now we should be able to plug you in here. Actually, reel that back in. Grab you. Plug you. And we should be able to get this plugged in over here. Hopefully. Yes. That takes care of that. That takes care of that. We are going to need to make more because apparently I am out of cable. Oh, we're going to have to use a bunch of these, which is actually fine. It'll save me a little bit of weight. Speed run through that. Alright, crafting time. We need plastic. That means we need to go back down and grab more plastic. Which means I think we have to head to this big spot over here. We'll have to go heal up our health, which is fine. I'm hoping we can get this turned on, but chances are a lot of this takes a lot of work and a lot of running around, a lot of gathering resources and everything else in between. I'm hoping if I make the new light... Ow! I'm hoping if I make the new light... Oh, hello guys. Where are you all coming from? We should be able to... Ow, ow, ow. Yep. They're all... Whoop. Hi guys. And bye, some of you. And personally, I feel like as they fall down like that, they should take damage and die, but, ow. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Yeah. I might be parking too close to this, but we're gonna come over here and up this. We're gonna take you, plug into here. Take that, plug it back in there. Perfect, perfect. That's all good to go. We're gonna need to craft more of the other crud, and we're actually gonna need to heal. Hi, worms. Bye, worms. Heal. Alright. Surprised there isn't a way to sleep, but at the same time, kind of makes sense. We're a robot, and also the things that attack us come out at night, which makes sense. Okay. We're getting full on weight. I gotta start like figuring out how to, or I gotta start figuring out what I need to trash. I also gotta make room. Speaking of, I also have to check out my net, which I recommend doing. It seems 15 kg is the limit. I wonder if there's a way to upgrade it. We got those red things floating around. Oh, hello worms. What do you got? We have matter, we've got fabric, we have a bunch of other crud. Take it all. Yeah, baby. I will say they need to give us a backpack or something, because as of right now, woo, I'm putting most of my stuff right into weight carrying. Like, no joke, it's all going right into weight carrying. Most of it. Like, if we go to here, I'm already at 45. Like, 45. And you can see here, I am sitting at 80% stuff. Anyways, we need to craft at least probably another 5 of these, and you know, we could probably set up a probably set this up to craft for us, which I probably should set up once we get this done. Admittedly, doesn't take long to get, but also gotta love power generation. Okay, hopefully we can get this and I can set up like another 5 or another 10. I would like to build a lot of this other stuff, but task, remove task, build, no. Toggle pause, add. You are. How many do I need to do? Should I add 5 tasks and build 5? Ooh, this builds a lot faster than me. That's impressive. Alright, connector ports we can store in here. Human stuff we can store, matter, food, other crud into here. Human items we can store into here. This is just crafting junk for both. Holy crud, that's like generated a hell of a lot of those. Alrighty. For now, I'll shut you off because that doesn't need to be running. Shut off because it doesn't need to be running. Now let's go. We should have a bunch of organic matter floating around here if we want to grab it all. Whee! once we get power up and running, we should be able to make it inside. The problem is as I said, and as you see, there's a lot of back and forth with this. And part of it is because I don't have a whole lot of energy, and another part of it is because I get overweight too much too quick, because I'm constantly trying to repair and restore things. I'm also working on my efficiency, so that way I'm not consuming a whole lot of power in the process. Oh, you're still alive. How the flip are you alive? Probably because the sun's not up, or not reaching us yet. I might look into increasing my battery capacity also, because the bigger that is, the better, the more likely I'm going to be able to run around for longer. But we also need weight on top of that. But hopefully, as I do this stuff, you guys will be able to look at what's more efficient, what's better to do, how to do it, why to do it, because you do it. Alright. So that was hooked up. Now, can we hook you up? The question is yes or no. There we go. And now we need that over there, which that's full. So maybe we grab you and we try and... I was gonna say we're gonna need to jump and get this. Reel it in. So yeah, don't do it from that way. Do it from this way. This will be a lot more efficient, because now we just hop over, plug it in. And I think now that we have that going, we should have power so that we can open up this. We should be able to grab you and plug you in here. Then we should be able to flip that on.
The power is restored. Now we can enter the Hall of Humanity.
Yay! We can use this stuff here if we want to. I think these are actually pretty important, because you're going to want to look at some of these, because you've got security, you've got roof, you've got pumps, halls. This shows you around the place, blood, all this other crud. It shows you if there's any like bosses or any, I don't know if there is bosses, but it shows you if anything's coming to get you. And oh wait, there's a vessel? Ooh, is it mine or is it someone else's? Because if it's mine, because I don't remember this. Huh. I'm gonna have to check that out. Log data, you got log data, all this. Some of these will have, whatever you call it, authorizations in it that you're going to have to look through and gather and everything else. And okay, so that's open, that's up. We should have enough power for everything. All of me, yeah, see, you need authorization. And, whoop. Hi guys, we're just gonna smash you all. There we go. Are most of you dead? Yes. So once we figure out, okay, so this is what we need to get going. You can see there's that we have to get power running to that, which means we have to get authorization, which means we have to go through there, and we have to figure out where the authorization terminal is, and that's the fun part. Yay! Open. So let's see if we can start turning on all the button power here. and then elevator. Oh, that's to call it up. Down. Whee! This place is still dark. We may have to actually, whatever you call it, run some power around the place in order to get this place more powered up. But we'll have to wait and see. I wonder.
Welcome to the true meaning of your existence. This is what we were made for.
I may have to
Proven that
turn
what was
up the
lost
sound
can
for
still
this
matter.
because I'm having trouble
Carry
hearing
this
her.
truth forward, Caretaker. There is much yet to be done. The Lazarus racks have stood empty and broken long enough. Restore one to working order. It's our only hope of bringing humanity back from the silence.
Here we are. Hall
The
of
relay atop
Authorization.
the Lazarus waits quietly. Its guidance is crucial. Bring it back online, Caretaker, and let its signal shine again.
Have a nice day. Woohoo! Okay, what do we have here? Guiding light. From ashes we rise. Ooh, water cable. Neat. What's this? Seeds? So it looks like we need to get you up and powered. We'll grab all of the core cables. And I think I know what the point of the one thing is for. Why we have the stairs. So we have two options. Running all the way up that or climbing these, which actually might be what we do. We might take this all the way up and then from there bring down the power. You know what's good? We're just gonna take straight. I thought maybe it might be better to run the stairs, but I think this might be better. We also could use the elevator, but we're gonna need to bring power down, all the way down. Woo! Like way down there. Thankfully, they gave us power ports in order to do that. Whee! Okay. So we're gonna grab you. We could go 20 meters, which means we're not gonna make it here, so we're gonna need to build. Oh, torch, uncommon, balanced, reliable, medium range. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna build that, but I need to drop that. And what do you mean? I don't have anything in my hand. Oh, I'm waiting for materials. Okay, never mind. I guess we'll wait on that. I thought I had what I needed to build that. Guess not. All right. Well, clear. Yes. We're gonna want to build one of you. Oops. Which we can actually put on the wall here. No, don't. We're gonna grab you. Slap you in here. No. We want the bottom one. There we go. And I think... Oh. Dang it. We're gonna have to build more of these. Build 5. Build 5. We're gonna have to build a bunch of these, and it takes so long to do it by hand. But this should give us the ability to get our power all the way down here, especially when we stop and every like 20 meters and plug one of these, put one of these on the wall. Hopefully, we'll see how far we can actually go. Fun part is you can actually use them for swinging, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be adding in some swinging physics and swinging games in other places. Like you'll have to build one on here, grab it, and then swing type of deal. And I don't think we have enough for this, but still. I also believe we can climb up and down while holding things. It might just be a little iffy about it, but hey. Alright, hopefully we have enough to get. One more to go. Yep, I think. Grab you. We can go 20 meters, which looks like we can actually go hell of far, apparently. And that would put us right here. So connect to ourselves. We're going to take this, build this. Oh, we're getting hell of a decent charge out of this. Nice. I'll let this charge me up real quick. Then we'll throw that back into here, and then we'll go back, we'll go another 20 meters. We may have to go and fetch more of this because I don't think we're going to have enough to reach everything we need. All right. Grab the cable and plug it in. And we climb here, come down, whoop, down. We got another 20 meters to go, which means we'll have to do this again. Well, in other words, we'll connect it into ourselves, and then from there... Actually, how far can I go before it says no? Wow. Actually, I think it just said no. Because I forgot to connect it into me. But maybe if I do this and then connect it into there, I can bypass it, which will be nice. It'll be a great way to skip so much. Actually, I could have saved a lot if I could do that. Nope. Okay. If I'm fast enough, I might be able to do it, but no, that doesn't seem to work. So we'll build one more. We'll just see where this stops. Yeah, okay. Grab you. Throw you in there. We got 10 meters left, which means we have to build a lot more. And I don't think I have enough materials on hand for it. So let's connect to myself. Let's see if we can build. That's going to be all of that. We need more plastic. I got to figure out where to get more plastic. And right, I think I have to be off this in order to craft it. There we go. All right, craft this. We'll get this. Then hopefully we have... Well, I don't think I'm going to have enough to get all the power I need down here. But there should definitely be plenty of plastic around the place, which should be good to... We should be good to go. Admittedly, I feel like I can chop that and extend it down and get a little bit more range out of this, but hey. Oh, out of materials. Alright. We should be able to make it to the bottom here. And then we should be, hopefully... Whee! Actually, right, this is connected into me. We gotta grab that and throw it in there. There we go. What? Oh, there goes all my energy. If I do that again, I'm gonna die. Whoop. We'll just casually plug this in and no more cable left. We need a lot more cable. And I don't have enough plastic. Oh, actually, if I got plastic scrap on me. No, we're so close. Can I just, like, casually just run it and I think I saw it for a second. Dang it. Wonder. Well, at least we can charge that. I gotta see if there's any more. Oh, there we are. I can actually take this back and reel it back. Oh, how? Oh, it's slowly charging. Okay, I was gonna be like, how much? Let's see if we can find plastic scrap around here that we can get. That is aluminum, iron, copper. That is silicon, gold, and whatever else. So broken glass, copper. This, there we go. That should hopefully give us some plastic. That's water cable. Nope, that's water. Dang it, I thought there might have been some... Actually, I could theoretically charge myself. There's a lot we need to do in here. Holy crud. And I could use that to create more plastic. And if I could create more plastic, I can use this down here to break up stuff. So if we take you into you, we should be able to... No, not you. You, which is going to drain me as soon as I use it. But let's throw wire scraps. For plastic, yes. That means I can now craft, hopefully, enough of you. And that should allow me to throw in what I need into, throw onto that, and then I can run around and find more materials, and hopefully start trashing it all for plastic. There might be more plastic scrap and plastic wires around here that I might be able to use. And like these guys, that stuff, maybe some of this stuff, which actually I should be able to. There's chairs. Oh, neat. Sweet, we got power over here. We definitely need to get more power for ourselves. Yeah. Cancel the queue, but that's fine. We just need to get power to the... Yeah, screw it. We'll just take that and get this over here. Perfect. Now we can throw this all into here. We'll grab whatever materials we can get out of it. We'll use these to power up and will be great. We'll have to set up another one of those little connectors around. I think we're gonna want to set it up right up here. And there we go. Did we only get one plastic? Really? Out of all that, one plastic. Well, thankfully we have a bunch of batteries. More batteries. Perfect. And now we can start grabbing stuff like this, throwing it into here. Oop. And hopefully we can get some plastic from all of this, because that's what I need, is more plastic. I will also need fabric and other stuff, but we'll worry about that later. Can I just... This probably won't have any plastic, but still. Perfect. So now we should be able to, once this is done, we should be able to take you. We should be able to grab that, plug you in here. Actually, grab you, throw you in here. I don't think we need this, but this will make crafting this faster. Ooh, no power. Let's currently shut you off then. Even with the no power turning on and off, that's still faster than me. Really, I wasn't expecting this to consume that much power. Holy crud. There we go. Now, we just need to get one of these up and going. Plastic, carbon, fiber, titanium. Looks like they want us to get that one. So let's take this and hook it up into that. No power. Repair one of them. Plastic, titanium, carbon, fiber. I think that means we have to hunt down a few things. Some things that might be able to help us with that is... Nope. Nope. Where are you at? Was it... Oh, here we are. You should be able to help us with this. Sorry, but you're gonna, we need your carbon fiber and other crud in this. Bye. We'll also look for other items and other stuff. Might as well throw this in there too. What else can we find to throw in there? Maybe we can find some more of the robots like you. And maybe we can find a few other things to throw in there too. Oh, there's another one, another buddy. Feel bad trashing all these guys, but we need them. And they currently don't work. Strangely enough, I'm surprised that they don't work. Especially when some of them are like at 100% durability. I wonder what made them broke. That's my curiosity. Oh yeah, we're overweight now. Now hopefully this gives us enough to make everything ready to go. There we go, there was some carbon fiber. Holy crud. Dropping the materials out of here is a little bit of a lag for that. Alright, can we fix you? That is the question. We're missing titanium, carbon fiber, and so we need about another robot. Where could we find one? I think there is... Oh, here we are. Here's one. Once I know these are stupidly long, but that tends to happen when you're trying to find and gather materials, and a lot of this is like parkour, jumping, puzzle solving, and everything else in between. Definitely gonna have to get myself some things prepped and ready to go, but at the same time a lot of this requires and we may actually need one more robot. Any more things dropping out? As soon as we get this repaired, we're good to go. Titanium and plastic. That is the main issue. I gotta see what drops titanium. Maybe if we can find one more robot. I know plastic is basically all of this, but other than that, we're pretty much just relying on a few more robots. Which there might be some floating around somewhere. I just have to find them. For now, let's just call it here, and I'll deal with the rest later. So, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just running around, gathering, killing fellow robots and all that. We're gonna try and get everything, the rest of the materials, which means I just gotta find one more robot to grind up and we're good to go. If you guys want to see more of this series, make sure to check out my channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. That usually shows my most recent uploaded videos. If you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you come back for more. I'm going to go scrap everything that I can scrap and then hopefully get at least one of these repaired, and maybe the developers can increase our carrying capacity a little bit more than what we currently have, because yes. Anyways, bye bye.